Hello and welcome. You're watching Property It's Hot. We are here to help you make smart buying decisions and inspire you into creating your dream home. Here's what's on the show today. A look at the top realty hotspots that will double your investments. Innovative lighting options that you can change with your moods. Dress up your floors with a new carpet. Styling tips coming up. If your investment game plan in real estate is to rake in a solid return on your investment, then selecting the right location is key. Property consultancy Knight Frank has identified 13 top destinations across 5 metros, which they bet will double your money in 5 years. Take a look.
Mumbai's suburbs will be the fastest growing cities across the country. According to a report by realty consultant Knight Frank, 13 locations across 5 cities of India could see realty prices at least double over the next 5 years. Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai and Pune are the 5 realty locations that Knight Frank expects will drive growth in prices. 3 of the 13 locations are in Mumbai. 7 of the top 9 locations are in the Mumbai-Pune belt.
All 13 because of incremental job and employment opportunity in future, and the incremental developmental activities in terms of infrastructure development. These are the major. Now, in these 3, I can tell you Ulve, like what we are projecting, like Ulve, the employment will go, the Navi Mumbai employment, which will basically create the demand for Ulve. We'll see an 84% jump in occupied office space.
Ulve, Chembur and Wadala in Mumbai are the 3 locations where prices are expected to more than double over the next 5 years, according to the study. Prices in Ulve are expected to rise due to strong demand for residential properties and the plans to connect it with the mass rail network. Delhi's suburb Noida extension could see prices go up by 111%, while Dwarka Expressway could also see a similar rise in prices. Best locations to invest in Bengaluru could be Hebbal and K.R.Puram, where property prices are expected to almost double. In Chennai, prices in Medavakkam is expected to double from 3,800 per square feet at present. Prices in Pallikarni are expected to rise by 93% during the next 5 years. At Pune, Hinjewadi could witness doubling of prices, while prices at Tathavade, Ravet and Wakad could also see a similar rise, largely driven by the IT and the IT-enabled service industries.
There is no particular bias involved in selecting top 3 from Bombay, because Bombay has that status attached already. Investors get a return, can double the price in 3 years, 4 years. No.
In terms of returns per annum over the next 5 years, Ulve in the Mumbai metropolitan region is the top destination in the country. It is followed by Wadala and Chembur in Mumbai. 2 locations in the national capital region, Noida Extension and Dwarka Expressway, feature in the list, while Medavakkam in Chennai, Hinjewadi, Ravet and Tathavade in Pune follow. Hebbal is the only location from Bengaluru to feature in the top 10 growth magnets in the country.
See, sustainable price increase is dependent on economic growth, affluence of middle income group, which is the key growth driver for the sector, and employment growth potential. With that mapped with investor participation in all key real estate micro markets, as we call it. So if these factors move in the cohesive way, in the positive direction, you will see a lot of price appreciation going forward. However, if one of these pieces doesn't really move in the right direction, that's where you will see uncoordinated growth potential in various micro markets.
The study may be pointing to Mumbai as the hottest realty destination. The top economic and social drivers that can push realty prices have been taken into account for identifying the best investment decisions. With 4 locations among the top 13, Pune could be a city to watch out for over the next 5 years. In New Delhi, with Ashutosh Sinha, Orijit Banerjee for NDTV Profit.
They are precious, they are rare, and they will last you a lifetime. Carpets are like woven masterpieces in silk and wool that can change the face of any room. But buying one can be quite a daunting experience. So let's go carpet hunting to find out what can work for your tastes. Bring home a piece of Mughal-era grandeur, go for a touch of tribal folksiness, or add a dash of decadence with Oriental craftsmanship. Dress up the world beneath your feet with a carpet. Timeless and classic, carpets are like owning a piece of history, owning a piece of art. A weaver takes months or years to hand weave one carpet. Designs can often be inspired from old vintage pieces, and every carpet has its own unique script.
What we do, we put all this color scheme in the design, and you can see some of these colors mentioned on the border area. And then we transfer this whole design into a script, and this is what comes out. And what it says is 7 reds, 3 greens, 4 blues, and so on.
This is like the story of a carpet.
Exactly. Like there are 2 or 3 people working at a time. The head of the family chants this pattern to each person.
Buying a carpet is like investing in art. Each piece is unique and rare and will last you a lifetime. A carpet not just adds class to your living space, but will also define the character of your room. So from the traditional Indian silk carpet made in Kashmir to Persian, Oriental, tribal versions, you are spoiled for choice when it comes to these collector's items. Indian silk carpets woven in Kashmir are the ultimate in luxury when it comes to carpets. Silk carpets carry a beautiful sheen, feel velvet soft under your feet, and can be passed on as a family heirloom because of their longevity. Silk carpets where the supporting base thread is cotton typically start from 30,000 rupees depending on the size, while silk on silk carpets start from 70,000 rupees and can go up to 7 lakh rupees or more. For those on a budget, woolen carpets are your best bet. They are equally exquisite in design and have a starting price of 8 to 10,000 rupees. When it comes to designs, you have Oriental carpets, which include traditional works from Persia, Turkey, Central Asia and Western China. You can go in for antique recreations like Haji Jalili, Mughal Jail or Victorian-inspired collections. The modern contemporary range comes in straight lines or geometric patterns. And then there are kilims and daris, tribal and Tibetan varieties. For carpets, remember, higher the knottage, which means the knots per square inch, higher will be the sharpness of the design. Carpet connoisseurs in fact let out some trade secrets on how to distinguish the fakes from the genuine carpets.
Take a thread out, which is very easy. You take one small thread, it can be hanging on the back, and burn it. If it smells like hair, it is natural silk because it's a protein. It burns exactly like hair. And if it is artificial silk, it catches a flame and smells like paper burning because it is basically the similar material, and it smells like paper and leaves soft ashes at the end, while as real silk will leave crisp charcoal at the end.
To ensure that your carpet retains its glory, you must clean them periodically. Vacuum clean carpets with thick piles. Thin pile rugs should be cleaned weekly with a soft brush. Opt for natural detergents over chemical washes. Antique carpets should be gently hand washed by expert cleaners. Dry cleaning carpets is strictly avoidable. Carpets should also be aired in mild sunlight few times a year. In case of a spill, use a damp cloth and blot your way in towards the center of the spill. Carpet curators advise that keeping your carpet dust-free is most crucial.
The dust settles on the foundation of the carpet, which forms like a cementing. Normally what we are vacuuming is on top of the carpet, or sweeping it is on top of the carpet. So the carpet should be herbally washed by a professional once in a year in Delhi condition, and other places like overseas and all where there's less dust, it can be about 2 years, 3 years. But day-to-day maintenance is soft brushing, and if you spill something like red wine, coffee and ink, that should be attended immediately because that becomes permanent after 24 hours. So don't wait for the party to get over, attend to it.
Carpets bring texture to your space and instantly add a touch of class and royalty to the room. A lighter shade adds space, while darker shades will make the room more cozy and warm. So, why wait? The right choice under your feet could make you feel on top of the world. Vasudha Sharma, NDTV.
Do you have the NDTV Profit app? All the markets, all the news and your own homemade, ready-made portfolio available there for you.
We will right now answer what you should sell, what you should buy when markets are down.
Download it ndtvprofit.com/apps. Get the best app from the channel you trust.